life is one which could be told in different ways with different emotions. It is filled with joy, laughter, pain, anger, and many more. But it is one I enjoy telling, and telling with joy. I prefer to talk about the good moments and not the sad or painful ones. I feel everyone has the bad parts in their stories, but we must learn to always dwell on the good parts rather than the bad ones. I am the last born of my parents. Last ones in the house, say hi. Hi. We last ones are special. I have two older siblings, a brother and a sister. My sister is the first, and she is older than my brother with 2 years. And my brother is older than I with 2 years. And I am older than no one with 2 years. My childhood was a very fun and happy one, filled with lots of laughter. I was never flogged by my dad as a child, although my mom was a bit strict and did flog me a few times. I was my dad's favorite, and therefore did nothing wrong in his sight. Although I remember he once shouted at me for disturbing him, and the shout alone made me go to a corner of the house and cry. I used to join my siblings in serving punishment, although I was never punished, but it was always fun. I remember my siblings once poured a pot of rice which had been on fire on the floor and were flogged for it. I had slept off before my dad got back from the office the previous night, and my siblings had immediately grabbed me the next morning when I woke up. In fact, I think they did wake me up. They wanted me to go see something in the kitchen. They were so excited. They said, Sesi, come see what Dad bought last night. And then they ran into the kitchen. And suddenly, I heard a scream. And I rushed to the kitchen. I realized my siblings had poured the pot of rice, which my mom had been cooking on the stove on the floor. And that my mom had been the one to scream upon realizing what they had done. They were seriously flogged for it. That night, they were given the punishment to kneel down in my dad's room, and I joined them. We played pillow fights. We would sneak to the passage and use the curtains as cover while we watched the television with them without their knowledge. My siblings always made me go to my dad to ask for money, as he would always give double of what was asked for. If I asked for 50 naira, he would double it and give me 100 naira. I guess he always knew I was made to do it by my siblings and knew I would need more as I wasn't the only one spending the money. While growing up, I always wanted to be an accountant, a chartered accountant to be precise. When I was to enter senior secondary school, where it was required that I pick a department to go to, either science, commercial, or art department, I sat down and had a serious conversation with my mom. She always wanted me to go to science department, although I wanted to go to commercial department as I wanted to study accounting. I don't remember why or how I desired that, but it had always been my dream, what I wanted. We settled on law in the course of our discussion. I don't know how we came about that, but we agreed I was going to study law, a professional course, and then do ICAN, which is the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria, part-time, and have a degree in accounting. So here I am, a 211 student of the Faculty of Law, Lagos State University. Presently, I am a lover of God, with a sincere passion for spiritual growth. The story of my spiritual life is a whole other story, one filled with pain, anger, and spiritual growth. Growth is a very important part of life, which we all must seek, whether spiritual, physical, or psychological. Love growth and love yourself. Thank you.